Tails might look simple, but evolution rarely does anything without a reason. For dogs, that wagging extension is an incredible piece of engineering, helping them balance, communicate, and even spread their scent. But what happens when something goes wrong? Why do breeders sometimes dock them? And how did dogs evolve to have tails when humans only kept a tiny tailbone behind? In this episode, we'll explore the science and stories behind the tail, from evolution and communication to injuries, an ailment known as dead tail, and even a few fun facts you can share with your fellow dog lovers. Long before dogs were part of our families, their ancestors needed tails to survive. Wolves and wild canids rely on them for balance when running, turning, and leaping, much like a tightrope walker uses a pole for stability. Tails were also vital for communication within the pack. A high tail meant confidence, a tucked tail showed fear or submission. And humans, we still carry a tiny reminder of our own tail. The coccyx or tailbone. It's a vestigial clue to our shared evolutionary past. In modern dogs, tails are still multitaskers. They act as rudders for balance, emotional signals for communication, and even as scent diffusers during social gatherings. A wag isn't just a wag, it's a form of language. The speed, height, and direction of that movement tells us how a dog is feeling. A healthy, functioning tail supports both physical and emotional well-being. A recent study from the Royal Veterinary College found that about 1 in 435 dogs in the UK visit their vet each year for a tail injury. Boxers, English Springer Spaniels, and Cocker Spaniels are among the most at risk, likely because of their energetic nature and vigorous wagging. Injuries can disrupt a dog's ability to balance, communicate, and express emotion, and they're often painful and difficult to treat. Historically, breeders docked tails for several reasons: to prevent injury in working dogs, to reduce the risk of infection, or simply to meet breed standards. But research shows that docking doesn't significantly reduce injuries. Instead, it removes an important communication tool and can lead to chronic pain and nerve sensitivity. Since 2007, non-medical docking has been banned in the UK except for certain working breeds. And some breeds like the French Bulldog and Pembroke Corgi are now born with naturally short tails due to selective breeding, which can lead to spinal issues of their own. Tail injuries can be messy, painful, and frustrating to manage. Because the tail is so vascular, it bleeds easily and heals slowly. The study found that nearly half of injured dogs received pain relief, a third needed antibiotics, and about 9% required amputation or removal of the tail. It's a reminder that tails deserve protection, and that responsible breeding and care can make a difference. One unique condition is known as dead tail or cold tail. It's also called limber tail. It often happens after intense exercise or swimming in cold water. The tail hangs limp, the base is painful, and the dog may be unable or unwilling to wag it. The good news, it usually resolves within a few days with rest, warmth, and anti-inflammatory care. Still, it's a reminder how sensitive and essential that tail really is. Here are a few fun facts about tails you can share with your friends. Dogs wag more to the right when they're happy and to the left when they're anxious. Tail shape matters too. Long, straight tails communicate more clearly than tight, curled ones. And puppies? They start learning tail talk from their mothers at just 3 weeks old. Your dog's tail tells a story about emotion, evolution, and well-being. It's more than a decoration. It's an essential part of who they are. If you learned something today, give this video a thumbs up and subscribe to the Holistic Vet Blend channel. Because when we understand our pets better, we can care for them better.